Hello and welcome to another set of questions for factors of polynomials. These are medium level questions. Let's see what it says. Question number one says, which of the following statements is true? The zeros of the polynomial are always equal to its factors. Not equal. I can't say equal. The zeros of polynomial are the variables that make the polynomial equals to zero. Yes. Uh, that should be the correct answer. Yeah. Okay, which of the following is a factor of the polynomial p of t? So in this case, what you have to do is you can either end up factorizing all of this. Okay, that's one way of doing it. That's a very long method. Or you can take values. Okay, so you can say t minus 1 equals to 0, t equals to 1. Then you plug in 1 into your function and say if this boils down to 0, then that should be the answer. I don't know if this will boil down to 0, but let's check. Okay, so 3 and minus 3. No, it doesn't boil down to 0. Then if I have this calculator, I can even make my life easier and go down to polynomial, choose the power 4, and start plugging this in. Okay, this is going to give me the right numbers. So I can just pick out the right answer then. So I get 3 and 0.82, 0.202 and minus 6.02. So I think t equals to 3. Which answer option will give me t equals to 3? It's C that's going to give me t equals to 3. That should be the correct answer. Okay. If the function has 0, 0 and minus 2 with multiplicity 2, what is the degree of the polynomial? I don't know what multiplicity would mean. Let's check quickly. Okay, it probably means that there are two roots that are minus 2. Okay, so one root is 0 and there's a repeated root called minus 2. So in that case, there's going to be a degree 3. Okay, it's going to be a cubic polynomial. Which of the following statements is true about the graph of a polynomial function? Correspond to the x-intercept of the graph? Yes, that sounds correct. Okay, the factors of the consider the ax minus 1 and bx plus c are the only factors of the polynomial f of x. Okay. Um, and f of x equals to g of x. Okay, there are also plus cx minus 5. Also a plus b equals to 8. What are the possible values of c? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a comparison. I'm going to expand this abx squared plus 5ax minus bx minus 5. Okay, so ab equals to 15 and a plus b equals to 8. Okay, I've done a comparison where I've compared this term to that. Okay, now although I should solve this simultaneously, but I can pretty much see that a should be 3 and b should be 5, or a should be 5 and b should be 3 to make a total of 8 and 15. Then when I compare the x terms together, so I can say 5a minus b equals to c. So when I take a as 3 and b as 5, c comes out as 10. Okay, and when I take a as 5 and b as 3, c comes out as 22. The 10 and 22. That should be the correct answer. So more medium level questions on the way. Let's see. This says the graph consists of a cubic function with two distinct x-intercepts at point A and C and a turning point at B. The x-intercept at point A is negative, the turning point B is located on the x-axis. I don't see a turning point at B. And the x-intercept at point B is positive. Which of the following statements regarding the relationship between the zeros and the factors of f of x is true? Okay. Uh, the factors of f of x are A, B, and C. No, B and C should have the same signs, and A should have the opposite signs. So A is less than B is less than C other. But I'm not sure that is the turning point. I don't know why it's calling that the turning point when it's the x-intercept. Okay, let's just see the hints. Okay, somehow that's the correct answer, although this graph doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay. Let f of x be a polynomial degree 4, the graph of f of x intersects the x-axis at -3 and -1 and 2. Which of the following statements about the relationship between the zeros and the factors of polynomial are true? Okay, so the polynomial has only 3 zeros. It's not has 4 distinct zeros which are and 1 additional 0. Polynomial has at least 4 distinct 0s. It's not necessary to have 4 distinct 0s. That should be the correct answer, I think. No, it's not. See, it's again very unclear in terms of what the question is asking me. It's sort of an incomplete question. Yes, it's degree 4, so it should have 4 answers, but it's not necessary. You could have the same answer repeating twice. Uh, okay, not necessary. You could have a repeating factor, but since the question is unclear, that's the answer that I go with. Okay, which statement is true? The zeros are this and this. I can just do this on my calculator. I think I can do 1 minus 2 root 6 and 6. So x equals to root 6 and it's just 1 0. Okay. Okay, that should be the correct answer, I think. Yeah. Question 4. The graph of the function is given as shown. Which of the following is the function of the above graph? So it is a cubic that's starting with a negative. Cubic functions that have a negative x cube start from the top like that. Okay. And what are the zeros? I will have to bring that down and see what the zeros are. So I have one at -2, the other at 0 and 3. Okay, -2, 0, and 3. I'll have to plug this in on my calculator and check the answer options, whichever one gives me these three zeros. So -1, I'm checking answer option A. Yeah, the best answer option is correct. I think I'm going to go with that. Yeah. Which of the following statements is true? Yeah, that was a repeat question, I think. It's going to repeat some questions. Some of them had errors. So I'm just going to go through this quickly because I've done all of these questions with you. Okay, just quickly going through the answers. That was a correct answer to this one, although that was also a weird question. It's repeating a lot. Okay, that's the end of this level. I'll be back with hard questions at the next one. Thank you for watching.
Welcome to Edge Learning, where we are changing dreams into success stories. Let's go! At Edge Learning, we offer courses to help you excel. Whether you're preparing for the SAT, aiming for IBA and LUMS, need O and Olevel tuition, or IELTS coaching, we have the right program for you. Forget about boundaries. We offer learning anywhere, anytime. Our expert tutors provide personalized attention in various batch sizes and one-on-one sessions, along with pre-exam review workshops to ensure you perform your best on test day. Join us at Edge Learning and take the first step towards turning your dreams into reality. So what are you waiting for? Register now or call us.